This is C2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas. As the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the Rockets win the tip. And now the New York Knicks starters. Grant is out there with Vujicic. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the power forward. Now here is Lawson. Rebounded by Anthony.
And for Terrence Jones, there's a quiet excitement surrounding him in personnel circles. Last season, he was a much better rim protector, way up in blocks, and his three-point percentage was up as well. Those are the kinds of year-3 improvements that talent evaluators are always looking for, especially when you come into the league as an underclassman.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Looking at Terrence Jones, he really has that complete game. His ability to make a play at the rim, hit 35% of his threes. He's a multi-dimensional threat. Long player, well-schooled, falls in line, I think, very well with any good team. In this particular case, with one of the playoff teams in the West.
Yeah, he's one of the more efficient players in the league, over 53% his first 3 seasons. So defenses might want to choose to ignore somebody else.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Howard with this screen on Grant. Ariza kicks to Lawson. Howard, the pass to Ariza. Taken away by Anthony. New York moving the ball around. The pass to Porzingis. Anthony drives in. And Anthony gets double teamed. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Grant against Lawson. On the wing, Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Jones.
Yo.
Harden with the stuff.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Anthony dishes to Grant. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Grant's got 5 now.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Yo, won't switch.
It's Harden with the drive. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Harden. To the inside. Here's Howard. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots from the elbow. No what? And it's Houston the other way.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, was angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
And so it's New York with it, following the miss by Ty Lawson from deep. Vujacic the pass to Anthony. The wing jumper off target. Rockets trailed by 3. Harden against Grant. Kicks to Howard. Leaves the dishes to Lawson. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. He has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
Here's Anthony, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Anthony kicks to Lopez. Pass to Porzingis. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot. Porzingis has got 6 points. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lawson kicks to Harden. Screen by Jones. It's Harden with the drive. Stolen by Vujacic. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Pass to Porzingis. 3-pointer. No luck. Rockets trailed by 3. The feet to Jones. Fires from deep. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there. Lawson against Grant. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Dishes it to Anthony. Fader on the way. And that one's good. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Was in the pass to Harden. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Harden. Latrey. And another three for Houston.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now here's Anthony. Lopez dishes to Carmelo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway he had to adapt.
Yeah, that's a great fadeaway to borrow from for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier. Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
The Rockets making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. That's good from Anthony. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt them inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Rockets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again. I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
Anthony drawing the double team. Grant outside. New York needs to get off a shot. There's Porzingis. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Lopez passes to Porzingis. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Ariza. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Good on the second free throw. Well, guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Some nice passing by New York here. Lopez kicks to Grant. Soft touch off the glass. Grant's got 7 points in the game. Now, here is Harden, covered by Vujacic. Harden dishes to Howard. Jones, no one around him. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Grant the pass to Carmelo. That one rolling around and rims out.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now the dish to Beverly. Stolen by Grant. Feeds it to Carmelo. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him. But with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
The first one falls. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big three to compete for a championship. And for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
Harden. And too long on the shot. Out to the right wing. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Grant up top. He has 7. Pass to Porzingis.
I should have took the first shot.
Stolen by Harden. Deflects the pass. Kicks to Beverly. The 3. Here's Howard. And he dunks it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket. Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Drops in the tray. And now it's a 3-point New York lead. The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. The Knicks leading by 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Anthony. Lopez kicks to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Anthony on the wing. Over Brewer. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarters up and going. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
The Knicks with the lead. Carroll is out there with Howard. Then there's Brewer. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Decker in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Off the screen. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Brewer dishes to Beverly. He feeds it to Brewer. Back to Beverly. 5 on the clock. Here's Howard. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
The three-pointer is right on target. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
In the corner, Harrell with it. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
No, I didn't do that.
Anthony. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Here's Decker. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Here's Anthony. He's got 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Sam Decker. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Early, he's checked in for Anthony. Passes it to Galloway. He dishes it to O'Quinn. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Here's Beverly. Calderon pulls it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Good on the shot. Decker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Calderon, that's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And for the Knicks last season, they actually shot decently on the road. They just didn't play any defense, and that's kind of what did them in.
On defense, New York. Only given
What the? Come on.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And so here is New York following the score by Houston. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. From 10 feet out, hits the front of the rim and out.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, with a solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
The Knicks leading by 7. Galloway, the pass to Early. O'Quinn can't hit.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Ariza with the bucket.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Early, guarded by Harden. Early's shot's good. Early's got his second bucket of the night.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. Here's Early. Lawson defending. The feed to Galloway. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Calderon for 3. No good. And it's Houston the other way.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And Thornton kicks to Capella.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
Galloway kicks to Calderon. Williams dishes to O'Quinn. And the pass to Early. 14 feet away. O'Quinn can't hit. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the wash to the Grizzlies. Harden the pass to Ariza. Lawson outside. Harden left side. And he has space. It's rebounded by New York. Last season for James Harden was easily his best yet. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game, scoring, Greg at more than 27 a game.
No, come on.
Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard, and second in the league in scoring. I mean, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear the second half of the season, and then also finished runner-up in the MVP race.
Now here's Thornton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Terrence Jones is checked in for Houston. McDaniels comes in for Marcus Thornton. Here's Early. 4-point game. There's the pick. He kicks to O'Quinn. Dishes to Early. O'Quinn the pass to Calderon. And he gets the bucket. Calderon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for Harden coming in second in the MVP race, he had a lot of first-place votes, and nobody knew if he or Curry would win the award. In most other seasons, he would have won the MVP.
The dish to McDaniels. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Calderon kicks to Galloway. Feeds it to O'Quinn. Williams dishes to O'Quinn. Galloway the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And for Harden last year, he could have easily have won the MVP, probably would have in other seasons. His big talking point for the award was how he carried the Rockets on his back. And he might have been the most valuable player to his team with the performances he had last year.
No! I threw it to him.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Wide open.
Come on.
And he gets it to go. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
Looks like he was trying to go for degree of difficulty points on that shot.
I mean, come on.
You know, Clark, the one thing you can say about Ty Lawson is his awareness around the floor. He's just ubiquitous, and his court vision is incredible.
Excellent peripheral vision. He averaged almost 10 assists a game last season. That's the best year of his career thus far.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And for Ty Lawson, playmaking isn't a concern. He's got that. His shooting accuracy, though, seems to drop every year. In fact, the last 2 years have been the worst of his career.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Grant. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Carmelo. To the paint. Lopez kicks to Vujacic. Lopez a screen. Vujacic dishes to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jones. And here they go. Harden the pass to Jones. Kicks it to Lawson. Clock at 6. Here's Jones. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, you know, going back to Lawson's declining shooting percentage, really no apparent reason for it. Last year he launched the fewest threes in his past 4 seasons, but he still couldn't find the rhythm, and it really hurt his team down the stretch.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Rockets. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division, and as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. A minute 50 left in the first half. Here's McDaniels, covered by Anthony. And there's the whistle.
Computer, what are you doing, man? Like, that's crazy.
You guys, KJ McDaniels, I think, has excellent defensive potential. I mean, his long arms and quick jump allow him to block a high number of shots for a 2-guard, and his overall athleticism allows him to match up against 2s and 3s. Offensively, though, he really needs work on practically every measurable skill.
Now, here's Grant. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Vujicic. Here's Porzingis. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. And back to McDaniels, a high second-round draft pick in last year's draft.
And, Kevin, you know, he was outperforming that draft spot through the first 52 games, but because of a 1-year rookie contract, the Sixers felt they might have to overpay him, so therefore they traded him to Houston instead.
Cold, harsh economics, Clark, of the NBA.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year, just lacked any real presence in the paint, and lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
No.
No good from Grant.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Now here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 5. And that is good. And the Rockets lead by 3.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Grant gets a
No
good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Rockets on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Dwight Howard plays some great basketball. 12 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Anthony. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Vujacic, and it's Grant in the point guard position. That's good. Here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. On the wing, Brewer. To the middle. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
From the high post. That's short off the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
5 to shoot. They get it back, and it's blocked. Now Vujacic. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The drive by Anthony. It's taken away by Brewer. And it's Houston on the break. Brewer with the ball. Beverly with the ball. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Beverly's got his first 2 points.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
Porzingis passes.
Yo, I pat.
Down low. Shot from 16. And it's
I
off the
passed
rim.
that
No
ball,
good.
man. Like, come on.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Beverly wide open. No good on the 3. And for Coach Kevin McHale, last year was his best. A lot of people thought he could have been easily the coach of the year, leading the Rockets to their 3rd best regular season in franchise history.
And Kevin, with McHale, he's got this team improving every year. His team's win totals have risen as well statistically as I think becoming a better team. Wins aren't always necessarily what determines how good you are.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Decker. Harden comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Lawson kicks to Harden. Outside for Lawson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Grant. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Jones sets the pick for Harden. Houston moving it around. Ariza no up.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Grant the pass to Porzingis. Back to Grant. Over to the left wing. From past the arc. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
He's not exactly striking it from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Now here's Howard. He's got 12. Lawson has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, he is. Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
So it's the Knicks now, following Ty Lawson's 3. And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 1.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, and he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 11 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
And if carrying the team during the regular season wore Harden down, Greg, as you were talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not Clark, all of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point. Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Greg, as you mentioned, the Knicks very shy at going to the rim last year. Really could have used that dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. And so they struggled shooting. When they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
Harrell, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Calderon dishes to Carmelo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season, playing a career-low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much right across the board.
That's not a...
Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where you had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
And getting back to Jose Calderon, he's been an extremely efficient shooter for a point guard, 48% from the field throughout his career. But last season, he couldn't hit it at all. I mean, he dropped down to 41%.
Lets it go from the wing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Harden kicks to Lawson. High post, Howard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And, you know, on the topic of Jose Calderon, his game is predicated on getting others involved. Last season, he had Carmelo Anthony to throw it to, and really pretty much no one else. So defenders could key on him a little more, causing him, I thought, to become just a little less efficient. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Here's Porzingis. Here's O'Quinn. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
That's not a steal.
O'Quinn's got 6.
And
That's a beautiful jam.
man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I'll tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Anthony missing again.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Harden dishes to Ariza. Lawson gets to Ariza. Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Anthony. Fires the three. Count the bucket. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Now here's Lawson. 5 points in the game. It's deflected.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Calderon has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trailed by 4. Harden lets up. And the foul on Carmelo. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Rockets making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Lawson is doubled. And here's Harden for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Derek Williams, he checked in for Porzingis. Lawson against Calderon. Outside Anthony. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Harden, no good. New York leading by 4. Williams attacking. And Anthony gets double teamed. He feeds it to Galloway. Here's O'Quinn. And the rejection by Harden. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Houston making some changes. Howard's checked in for Capella, and Terrence Jones is subbed in for KJ McDaniels. 4 on the clock. It's Anthony with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ariza kicks to Jones. Off target from the baseline.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And it's blocked. Pass to Galloway. Calderon up top. Anthony down low. Working on Jones. There's a good screen. And here's Anthony from the arc. That's good. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
There's the feed to Jones. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Calderon. Here's Anthony. And Jones sends it back. Harden outside. Screen by Jones. It's
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready.
Let's take them back.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Rockets trailed by 8. We've got Patrick Beverly. Jones is up there with Brewer. That's Thornton. And it's Capella in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He dishes it to Brewer. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Early, defended by Beverly. And it's back to the basket.
Yo!
That'll be eternal.
Come on, I already spun.
Rockets shooting 47%, pretty solid. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here's Beverly. The pass to Thornton. Over Vujicic. The Rockets with another miss. The Knicks leading by 8. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Early. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Brewer kicks to Jones. In the corner, it's Brewer. Back to Jones. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Beverly. The Rockets with another miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Grant kicks to Lopez. Back to Grant.
Oh my God.
It's intercepted. One-on-one fast break. Good. Thornton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets.
And finally, someone scores.
I tell you what, Greg, it's not been pretty. I'll say that much. These offenses have been really struggling.
Pick by Williams. Grant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well, and it's paid off.
Zinkas, he's checked in for the Knicks. He's off on the second.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He kicks it to Vujacic. To the paint.
Yeah, pass.
And now, running up the court, Brewer pushing it up.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Early. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. Shot is off. Good D by Jones. Lopez with the steal. Here's Early. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. Harden comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Terrian for Patrick Beverly.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He's got 26 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
It's Harden with the drive.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Porzingis. Grant the pass to Porzingis. Screen by Grant. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Jaren Grant. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustments.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden right side. Dishes it to Lawson. Stolen by Grant. Shot from the wing. Vujacic kicks to Anthony. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
The dish to Howard. Here's Jones.
No!
The shot. He'll go to the strike
I
for 2.
that was true.
Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him because I enjoy watching him play.
And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosch last season. Looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster.
Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
Stop
Here's
bouncing all
Vujicic,
around.
guarded by Harden. Feeds to Grant. Lopez a screen. Anthony dishes to Lopez. Anthony with room to shoot. Misses the wing chip.
And guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread 4 role for them moving forward.
Harden's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 4. All sorts of time. Nice shot by Vujicic.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Now here's Harden, covered by Vujicic. Lawson in the corner. The 3 ball.
Oh, good shot.
The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Grant against Lawson. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul. And so here is New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Anthony's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Harden gets to Ariza. Puts up a 3. No good. Excellent D there from Anthony. New York leading by 5. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Harrell in for Terrence Jones. Outside Anthony. Tipped away.
No.
Ariza outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Kicks it to Lopez. And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 4.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
New York calls timeout. When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
So for the Rockets, Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Terrence Jones comes in for Harrell, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Grant against Beverley. Anthony on the wing. No good from outside. Rockets trailed by 4. Jones kicks to Harden. And that one is stuffed right
careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Ariza against Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. No luck. Good D by Ariza.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as going. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Why would he? Oh my goodness! Why would he just dunk it?
With it. Now Anthony defending. Harden against Anthony to take the lead. That one a little long. The Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Vujicic kicks to Anthony. Out to the right wing. Lots of room. And the jumper falls for him. Vujicic has got 4 points this quarter. For Houston, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Harden outside. Inside. And scores, finishing it off.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
1:14 left in the fourth. Ariza against Anthony. He's whistled for
Yo, shoot the ball. Why does he keep doing that?
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
What an opportunity here.
Boy, a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
Mr. Beverly. Jones with the screen on Grant. Beverly the pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Harden. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
.36 seconds left in the game. 2 on the clock. Howard. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. And here is Grant. He feeds it to Carmelo. Grant against Ariza. Grant the pass to Porzingis. No good. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 84. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anthony drives in. Oh, missed it.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, he would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. sink it. And that was an important free throw.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
Here's Harden. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.